you got like this smoky, sausagey yumminess. Okay, so this is boiling. I'm going to take it off the heat. Now this is the hard part. You're going to dump the oats in. I mean, super hard, right? It's not hard. And you're just going to mix it up. And then you're going to put the top on, and you're going to go take your shower, do your morning exercise, go for a walk, wash a sink full of dishes, I don't know, whatever you're going to do. Then you're going to come back, and it's going to be nice and solidified. It's like, is it going to fall out? I don't know. This is a non-stick pan, so I don't have those in my house. So once it's solidified, that's when you get to make your patties. So these are so nice, so nice. One for if you have children that like to say, your whatever patty is bigger than mine. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It helps them to be exactly the same size. But also it helps with your sanity as far as making patties all the same size so they cook the same. So you just take your scooper, press it against the side of the pan, press it on there, and then, oh, I don't have gloves. I'm taking this home. Then you just pat it down with your hand, like so, and you make your nice little patty. Very easy. Now, if you have your family coming over who's non-vegetarian and they're carnivores and they like things looking nicely, if you want to make it look exactly like the kind that you can get in the freezer, you take your ball jar lid, you line it with some plastic wrap, then you take some of your mixture, and you press it in there, and it's so nice and tedious, but it's going to look great when it's done, so it's all worth it, right? You got all your mixture in there, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to flip that out, like so. And those come off real nice and easy. And then you do that for the whole rest of the pan. And it takes you half of a day to do it. But you do end up with this beautifully nice looking Bob Evans, type sausage patty. So if you want to impress people, you can make them and then freeze them and then pull them out and fry them up or whatever you want to do. So there's two different ways to do that, but there's an even easier way. Could somebody get me a towel, please? There's even an easier way. So I got 4 boys. Only 3 of them are still at home, but we homeschool, and sometimes life is life. And thank you, ma'am. So sometimes I don't have time to even do my easy cookie scooper stuff all over the pan and then smash them all. So sometimes I do it the easy way. I don't let it get this firm. And I take my pan and I spray it with some oil. Or you can do parchment if you want to do parchment. But like I said, I do some of the extra fats because it's good for the male brain for development. And I take my stuff when it's still not quite set up and still kind of mushy, almost like, oatmeal. And then I just pour it on my pan. Now this is a half a batch. So a full batch will cover a whole pan. And then I just take it and I spread it out. And I have 2 of these pans. So if you have 2 of these kind of pans, it makes it so much easier when it takes time, when it's time to flip them. So you just smear it out like that. And of course it's only half a pan, so I only get half the pan. And then you're gonna bake it. You're gonna let it sit and cool a little bit like this, but you're gonna have your whole pan full, and then you're gonna bake it. And when you bake it for 25 minutes, I believe, and flipping halfway through. So you would bake it for 15 minutes, then take your other pan that you have that's exactly like this, and then you're gonna invert it. No, I'm not gonna invert it right now because I don't have a pan. But it'll be halfway baked, and then you're gonna invert it onto the other pan, and then you're gonna bake it the rest of the way. Now, if you wanna score it before you invert it, then you'll have like these nice little sausage squares that you can put on a bagel with maybe some different toppings, maybe some cheese sauce, and you can do some tofu on top of that. And you got your sausage, tofu, maybe even some potatoes on it. You can do like a wrap, but there's so many ways to do this, and it's so easy. All right, any questions for the sausage stuff?